Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here. It is April 3rd, 2016, Sunday morning, 10:04 a.m. I've been out for a little over an hour, yakking with Brad, making plans. It is 44 degrees out right now. Real feel temperature 35. High will be 57. Yes, I know. And the low will be 32, so that's wonderful. We're getting some warmer temperatures. That's always nice. Yesterday, we didn't end up doing too much. Brad's back has just been killing him lately, even with not working and stuff. We're not even sure why, but it sure is hurting him, sure is killing him. He worked on getting the car ready somewhat to put up for sale. He still needs to paint the sign. Then he just kind of took it easy, told him, let's kind of take it easy. He wasn't feeling that good. I was really sore and achy too. And I think it's just all the moving stuff. I even took some leave. Just trying to, just do kind of a day of rest after having the grandkids all week and packing all week and stuff. And probably about the last day, well, it is the last day that we'll really get to take it easy before we leave. And for dinner, we had cooked up some teriyaki chicken, in the crock pot. And so I deboned that and chopped it all up. And I just made some fettuccine noodles. I had a jar of the Alfredo sauce. And I put some peas and carrots in there. And, threw it all in a pot and cooked it. It was easy, wonderful. I saved up. I still have some of the chicken that I had chopped up, and I'm going to make a chicken salad today with that. We've been doing some more planning. We did find out that we won't have to drop our card carrier with U-Haul. We won't have to drop it in Athens when we go to spend a couple of days and see Dina. We can extend it for $20 more a day. So we're going to extend it for 2 more days. Because we really did want to drive down into the Panhandle of Florida together. Seeing where the area we're going to be living and stuff together and everything. So we're going to be doing that. But yeah, just deciding on things and looking up things, a lot of research. That's what we do whenever we're sitting, is researching and planning. Oh, and I forgot. I was thinking there was something I had done yesterday afternoon that took up quite a while of time. I did give my schnauzer a haircut. And when it, the minute you start giving an animal a haircut, your clippers, one clippers, and she has really super thick hair. One set of clippers, the motor completely seized up and it fried out the motor. The other set of clippers were defunct. I had a little pair of dog clippers, which is just really crappy. I ended up having to use that, though. And so it took longer, but she was great about it, never growled, snapped, anything. So I got her all trimmed up, got her looking cute, her little face. You can see her eyes and stuff again. Because we had let over the winter her hair grow out pretty long, to insulate her. But I wanted to give her a haircut before we left, so she'll be cooler, because it'll be more humid and warmer there. And then I gave her a bath. My husband was surprised because I got her in the bath and I just stripped off my clothes, because this time they are just covered in black fur. And so I gave her a bath, and I was nude. And so, I let her out of the bathroom and threw a towel his direction, and he wasn't expecting me to come out of there naked. He was like, whoa! Well, I got redressed, and then later on that evening after dinner and stuff, I got back down on the floor, and I trimmed the two little dogs, their toenails. Now, I've always trimmed Missy, our dachshund, ever since she was a puppy, so, you know. But for CJ, the beagle, she used to have to be sedated. Now, this is before she came to live with us. I told she used to have to be sedated for them to trim her toenails. And I know my brother would just about get on her poor little chest with his knee and corner her to trim her toenail. Now, Brad has always helped me, except for the last two times. You know, he would hold each dog while I trimmed their toenail. But, you know, now she just lays there and she trusts me and she lets me trim her toenails. But Brad was just amazed. He's like, wow, you know, but she trusts us and she loves us and she knows we're not going to do anything to hurt her. So, you know, it was neat though to have a dog come that far, because when she came with it, there was a few of her toenails that were growing into the pads of her feet. She had been neglected that long. So, you know, and but I got that done. I did work a little bit more on this shawl. So yeah, it's coming along. Hopefully I'll have it done in the next couple of days. And that was about it. Then we went to bed. I went to bed it was a little after 11. I was super tired. And then I got up about 3 to go to the restroom. Brad had gone to bed with me when I went to bed. And I discovered that he was sitting up because he was in so much pain. And so I got up and, you know, put some ointment on his back and talked to him for a while. Told him, I said, you know, just let me get up and I'll talk to you and I'll put you to sleep. And I did. But you know, I would rather get up with him because it's such a lonely feeling if you don't feel well or if you're in a lot of pain at night and everybody's asleep. It's such a lonely feeling. So, you know. But today I'm going to have him he's going to finish painting that sign, put the car up for sale. And other than that, it's just a bunch of stuff that he needs to just sit and do, like book our U-Haul, pay a few bills. I know he has a whole list of stuff that he needs to take care of, that he'll be doing where he can just sit and just, you know, help that back some. Then, you know, that's all we can do. I'm going to be going in and packing in the bedroom. And he finished packing those up and everything. So, I'll do that. And, he got a pork roast in the crock pot that he started last night. So we're cooking that up. He did go down last night, though, and do an inventory on the freezer, because here in a couple of days we're going to contact a friend of ours locally who was interested in buying the freezer and see if she still wants to buy it or not. You know, that's about it. But one of the things I wanted to kind of talk about is what we're going through is having to accept our limitations, because something may be happening in your life that you've always dreamed of happening. And that's wonderful, but you still have to accept that you have limitations. Just because something wonderful is happening doesn't mean that we are going to go, you know, running along the beach, you know, just in full out stride and no pain. You know, we still have our limitations, and learning to accept them and not cut yourself down or hate yourself because you're not young and can't just, you know, physically do everything you want. Yeah?
Nothing, just looking.
He's standing here with just his underwear on.
Tidy white, tidy black.
He never, when he says tidy whitey, he never wears tidy whities. So he's never owned a white colored pair of underwear in our entire marriage. It's always colored. Usually black. But no, just accepting your limitations, and working with it, not getting down on yourself, still loving yourself, and going, that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is right now, and we're making the best of it, and still having a good time. But when his back is really killing him, his back is really killing him, and then we need to the thing I try to do is exercise and rest, and keep doing that. Stretch or exercise, get some mobility in, and then rest. So, excuse me. Gotta have a drink of coffee. You guys ready? So anyway, that's just what we're doing. Is Brad's out there. Do you have anything to say to these people? They cannot see it when you shake your head no. They cannot hear it.
They can hear the rattle.
No, about accepting your limitations, even as much as you might want to be able to be fully able-bodied and stuff.
See, and that's the hardest thing for me.
I know it is.
Because I've always been the one who could lift everything, who could move anything, and it gets real frustrating when I can't pick up the front end of a car and move it,
Yeah. But it's life.
Yes, it is.
And it doesn't mean that I love you less because you can't do that now.
Yeah.
It's just like I can't go out and dance all night like I used to.
Yeah, but you sure can put on the moves here.
Stop it.
You're turning red.
You. Are you flirting with me?
I are flirting with you.
I'm a married woman, boy.
Yes, you are, girl.
So, I hope you're not going to take any more clothes off. You'll be naked.
Yes, I are.
But anyway, and then let me tell you guys a silly story, okay? I told you I gave Nixie a haircut and a bath, and I cut the two little girls' toenail when Charlie was very upset because, see, I keep telling Charlie he's so perfect that, of course he doesn't need a haircut. He doesn't even need his hair brushed because it's just, it's a real short, hair that, not ever going to get tangled or anything. And he doesn't need his toenails clipped because he runs outside enough to naturally just keep trimmed. But he was feeling a little put out, like nobody loved him because we're not doing anything. So I actually had to, after I got done trimming my schnauzer's hair, he flopped down on him big old self, right where she had been laying. And I had to take the comb and run it all over him and make over him just so he would be happy again. What a big baby. Right, Charlie? Are you a big baby? Charlie. Hey, Charlie. Hello. Don't ignore me. Hello. He's ignoring me. He's laying right here next to me, though. So, yeah. That's all we're doing. Just making plans. It kind of struck us this morning that it's actually happening. And I know you guys were like, well, duh. But we've been talking about wanting to move since 2000. But at first we couldn't find the right place that we could afford. And I've already explained all of that. And then, to finally bring things into place and be able to do it. And like Brad said, he can't believe that he is 55 years old and totally retired. But he is. And we ran the numbers yesterday, and we should be okay with just his retirement and stuff, living frugally and stuff, so it's all good.
I won't have to work the street corner anymore.
You won't have to work the street corner. Especially if we can, once we get settled and stuff, be able to run the Etsy again and, make some supplemental income that way with our different crafts and stuff. So never give up your dreams. So I really appreciate everybody watching and coming along with us on this journey. I know this channel has really taken a lot of changes from when I started it. I think I started full-time daily vlogging the end of May last year, and I haven't missed a day yet. But I know at that point in time I was working on getting weight loss surgery, and we weren't going to move, and then, you know, all the changes that fell apart with the weight loss surgery. Then we were going to move, and then, you know, there's been so many changes with Brad's back and my health, and, you know, and stuff, that it's just been pretty incredible. So, you know, that's part of the reason I enjoy doing this is we can look back ourselves and go, wow, I forgot we were going through that, or, you know, whatever. So,
yeah.
Right, hon?
Yes.
The economy, one more thing real quick. The economy here is really taking another hard dump. A lot of the coal mines in the state have done major layoffs. You know, they say for every coal miner that is laid off, it affects 5 to 8 families. And there are a lot of people planning on as soon as their kids get out of school for the year, leaving. And it definitely, you know, we've seen this boom and bust so many times here in Wyoming with the oil and the coal mine. But, you know, the oil had already tanked, and now the coal mine, you know, the same people that a few years ago were really bragging about just being able to buy everything and paying cash for brand new trucks and stuff are now just really, you know, it's that boom or bust. I mean, I have to say one thing, though, is that even when things were better, we did not acquire another vehicle. We did not go and buy another vehicle. We did not we did not get any other loans or go and buy anything. You know, we just really continue to live frugally, thank goodness.
I am one of the very few people that worked at that car dealership that within 3 months of getting a job there
did not buy a new vehicle. Yeah, we never did, because how long did you work at the car dealership?
3.5 years.
3.5 years, and we did not buy a new vehicle. We did not buy another vehicle. We have just a Jeep, and we finished paying that off. And, well, we have the station wagon, but we're selling that. But no, we did not go and buy a bigger, better vehicle. We did not go and buy new furniture or, you know, anything like that. We just, I don't know, something, I was always kind of panicky about that job, and something always told us to continue to live very frugally. You know, so, and thank goodness, because the last year that he worked there just really was, the sales were the shit, you know, and stuff. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, that's all we got going on today. Just, you know, Brad's got a lot of stuff to take care of where he'll be sitting. He's going to sit in this chair and use this main computer because it's the newer of the two and it's faster. And, like, he needs to do a lot of computer work. He needs to download, like, the RV owner's manual and all kinds of stuff. So, you know. If you see another little video put up on this channel later on today, it'll probably be a test video where Brad's doing with our camcorder. So, you know, because I want to change the name. We haven't thought of a name, but I'd like to change the name of our channel. You guys let me know what you if you have any suggestions that would reflect both of us and are living in Florida. So, you know, and living in an RV with the animal. So,
you are Twee and I am Simply.
No. Ain't nothing simple about you, boy. You know, so yeah, let me know if you come up with anything cute, because I'd like to change the name to reflect both of us on this journey now that he's retired. And you know, because the video started out just me mainly talking about things around the house and stuff, and now that you're retired, it's, a video where normally it's both of us. So, it's like in the course of the day when I start out, I usually tell you guys what he did yesterday, what I did yesterday, and then what our plans are for today. So, all right. Well, we love you guys, and we cherish your friendships, and we think you're all awesome, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.